Hello friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at Bitcoin, and today is Wednesday. The big FOMC meeting of the Fed has just ended and has just taken place, and so the uh, the decision of the Fed is no rate hike, right? And I posted this just minutes ago. It says Fed declares no rate hike. However, reserves decision to possibly hike the rate by end of year. Fed awaits more economic data in preparation for end of year meetings. In short, the Fed leaves the market hanging, and this is pretty much what he's uh, what he's done. There is no rate hike today. However, he did say if the economic data over the next time period before the next meeting, if that economic data shows even more increase in inflation, then he said that if needed, if the economic data does indicate the need for another rate hike, they are willing to do that before the end of the year. So pretty much he's left the market hanging in the same state as we went into this meeting. And so it's going to be interesting to see how the markets interpret that. Now, what I did say after that is I said there would be a possible, um, I, I said here Bitcoin may attempt to grab liquidity above the 27,800 level, but downside risk remains after the Fed decision. And then after that, I said, watch for a market head fake here, break of the upside resistance for a liquidity grab. However, risk remains to the downside. And this is pretty much my posture, right? Um, we're going to have to wait a few days to see how the market interprets what's happening here. But we did see a break of that trend. We sold down just a little bit, not anything major. There's not a real big dump or anything. And here the on the 2 hour, actually let's go to the 4 hour here. Sorry, there we go. Here on the 4 hour, you can see that we are bouncing a little bit off of that 30-day moving average right there at the 26,814 level. Prices right now 26,895. And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Now, I did say that we could see a liquidity grab here above this line, 27,739, 27,800 to round it off. That is still possible because what you see here is there's a lot of traders that have uh, purchased along the way on this impulse higher. And some of the larger entities, some of the larger players, possibly some whales, sometimes what they do is they push it up through resistance, and then that gets everyone excited. And then less experienced retail traders, they jump in, they buying the breakout, and then it turns out to be what I've said on my Twitter X feed, a head fake, right? So you see price break up and then comes down after the large entities have used the that liquidity grab as exit liquidity for their position to take profits. Now, we have not seen a major sell-off here. We did not see any real big volume of selling going on here. So what we could see is we could see up. We're flashing S1 right here on the 4 hour. So yeah, I'm not surprised about that. So what we could see is we could see some consolidation above, let's see, above that 26,672 level, this white line here. Why this line? Well, that is where we had the resistance here, and we did actually consolidate just under that line. Now we're above that, so I think what's going to happen is Bitcoin's probably going to try to hold that 26,672 line, and it's going to try to probably do this, go sideways. If there's too much selling pressure, not enough interest here, we'll probably break that and come down to the golden pocket. Now, the golden pocket is between 26,188 right here, which is above the point of control, by the way. Point of control is 26,024. So we need to hold that. We need to hold 26,024. I've said this in previous videos, to remain bullish, right? To remain bullish, and to remain in control of the market by the buyers. So that being said, the zero point 0.6 Fibonacci level is 25,889, 25,889 right here. And so between that 26,188 and that 25,889, this is the golden pocket, and the point of control is right in the middle of that. So this is a very significant area here, this golden pocket. And so basically we have to hold on to the golden pocket and the point of control and this node here of volume transacted before, or should I say, we need to hold on to this area, or we will lose the bullish momentum and then probably come down and test the 25K area, or 24,900, right? 24,900. If we lose that 24,900, like I've said in previous videos, then probably what's going to happen is we're going to have a considerable pullback. Now, when we take a look at the daily, you can see we're up here at resistance. Now, this is interesting what's developing here. Let me go ahead and move this over. Excuse me. Okay. So we have to hang on to 26,778. If we go below that, it turns into a bearish engulfing candle on the daily, and then that would be bearish and a sign of rejection and possible pullback here. You can see that this area of the moving averages, the 50 and the 200 on the daily, are providing resistance, and this actually is a lower high, right? Like I said before, a lower high. The market structure has not changed. We're still in a downtrend, although we're attempting consolidation here above the $25,000 level. And so I'm going to give Bitcoin a few days. I'm going to give the market a few days to digest this information, and you may see an attempted rally by the buyers here. You may see the bullish scenario would be some consolidation here, and then another attempt to break out above this diagonal resistance line, this downtrending, downsloping resistance line. But again, I'm reserving my decision. I'm saying 27,700, 800 is really the breakout point. We need to hold above 27,800 to see this market go higher. We need to break into that area to establish a breakout above the previous high, to make a higher high, and then to establish a new trading range up here above the price action where we are now. So that's pretty much my position on Bitcoin. Is we're going to probably see an attempt to consolidate sideways and probably another push higher. Whether that's going to be successful or not really sure. And then if not, then we could see rejection coming down, testing the point of control, testing the golden pocket. If we hang on to that golden pocket, then the drama continues, and we could see an impulse higher from there. If we come down, test the golden pocket, we could see another impulse moving higher, but then the resistance is this line here, which comes in at 26,672. So, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's kind of see where this goes. Let's see how the market digests this information. And yeah, so those are the numbers. Those are the ranges. Currently taking a look at the statistics in the window to the right on the Cryptonian volatility, or excuse me, Cryptonian suite. There you go. RSI is 50. RSI is 50, and so we're barely hanging on to bullish momentum. We do have an EMA trend that is bullish, and that is because we did have the B1, B2 signals, and that led into a green uh, cloud, a green trend up on the 4 hour here, and the DMA trend is bearish. Look at that. DMA trend is flipped bearish on the 4 hour, and this is telling me that this is an early signal of a possible reversal. And so, again, that's very early, and this is always giving us just a signal of consolidation or a new trend is starting. So the volatility tool is giving us contraction. So if we're in contraction, the strength of the move is over and we're in reversal. So this is also telling us the strength of the move is over, and we would have to establish, yeah, there we go. We would have to establish um, more momentum to the upside for that to continue. You can see here that we had basically two strong moves. We had a strong move from here to here. This is where the background was, it turned light blue, and that is basically from here to here. That is your strong move. And then we went sideways, okay? And that's when we went into contraction, okay? Usually when we go into contraction here, we're seeing consolidation or lower prices, right? And in this case, it was sideways consolidation. And then we had another impulse higher where volatility expanded, and we went into this impulse higher here. So now we just on this wick down here, when we just broke the trend here, we can see that this expansion is over, and we can see up here on our Cryptonian tool set, our Cryptonian data window, we can see here that we're in contraction on our volatility mod, Cryptonian volatility mod. So this is telling me that we're probably at best going to try to consolidate here, and at worst probably come down testing the golden pocket in this area. So although it's premature right now to determine that, so let's just be patient and wait. Like I said, we're in reversal. Reversal also means, and I've said this before, if you're familiar with my channel, if you're familiar with my tools, basically when you see the line turn yellow and then you see the end of that background color, you're pretty much in reversal. The impulse, the move, the momentum is pretty much done, right? So the move actually stopped right around here, the momentum of the move, and so that's what that means, right? Okay, so that being said, let's move on. We are now under the daily pivot 27,118, so we have broken daily pivot. If we do close below that, then day traders will look at this as possible pullback time, possible price depreciation over the short term. Again, it is those are for day traders, right? I'm not a day trader. I just include some of that data for you. Now, volatility is 4 on the 4 hour, so you can see that volatility is really showing consolidation, right? Anything under 10, sometimes under 15, depends on what the natural volatility is showing consolidation. And that's really what we've been doing, right? We've been in, let's go ahead and take another look at that volatility mod real quick. Yeah, so here you can see that this dotted line on the volatility mod, Cryptonian volatility mod, shows that anytime you're under that, you're showing consolidation right here. Boom, 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 boom. See? And so we did break it. We had a break of consolidation on this move here, and this is where you saw the volatility mod actually get up to 20, right? So it broke out of uh, that level, and then we remained under that again, and we had almost a breakout here, although we just peeked our head above that barely, and then we fell right back under that dotted line of consolidation on the volatility mod. So pretty much all of this is showing sideways consolidation. Even this move up here, retesting this area, is showing that we're still under. Whoops, we're still under. Okay, hold on one moment. I'm sorry. Let me. There we go. Sometimes this chart doesn't want to cooperate. So anyway, as I was saying, this entire area is pretty much consolidation, right? And you can see that this is the real range right here. And then we retested this range once again, right? So as far as this move goes, everyone was bullish leading up to the meeting. And, the reality is that it's just part of consolidation within this range. And this is still preserving the structure of this range and of this downtrend, right? Remember, a downtrend is lower highs. This is a lower high, and lower lows, and this is a lower low. So we had a lower low, lower high. Now the question is, if we get a pullback, are we going to make a higher low and then try to move higher here and retest that area? Or are we going to come down and then break below that 25 and make a new low with a new range? And so that's really the question, and that'll be revealed over the next several days. And again, we're coming out of September, going into Q4. We could see a small rally going into Q4. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Usually there's a rally going into Q4. Sometimes not that great. Sometimes it's epic. So we'll just have to wait and see how the market feels and how the liquidity state is. Now, when we take a look at liquidity, we can see that, let's USDT, and then we'll add USDC. And you can see here that USDT, USDC on a daily basis liquidity, you can see the liquidity has just been miserable. The liquidity has just been leaving the market. Yeah, recently we had, when Bitcoin ran up here, we had a bump in liquidity, but it's really not anywhere near what we've seen in the past, right? So the trend as far as liquidity goes is actually leaving the market, being pulled out of the market. It may, that little bump that we've seen recently may be the beginning of a long-term trend reversal that maybe, shows that it has reversed next year. Like I said, Q1, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, friends, you can see that the market here is pulling back here on this news. Not in a big way, but in a small, slight way. Aave is actually, you gotta love Aave, guys. Aave has had a breakout, and I bought Aave actually down here when I made previous videos about Aave. Aave now is going towards a 200 moving average at 66. So we'll just have to wait and see. It did break out here. Nice double bottom pattern. We had a W pattern. We came up, broke the neckline, and then now we're up here at 64, right? Almost 65. So Aave is looking good. Congratulations to those who have bought Aave. So anyway, so in summary, excuse me, in summary, we do see red day here at the resistance area of the moving average of 250, the 50 and the 200 moving averages. This is that death cross. If we come down here to test the golden pocket, then most likely we will have that death cross. And this is putting downward pressure on the market. And to change everything, we have to get above that point of control, 27,265 or 27,300. We need to get above that and hold that. But that's where the point of control is for volume. But I'm saying we actually need to get above that 27,739. We need to take out that previous high. Okay? And if we don't do that, then it's just noise, really. It's just range trading until we break down below 25,157 or break above this upper resistance line. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, friends. Remember, if you want more fundamental news or excuse me, quick updates, sometimes I post my thoughts here on my Twitter X account. Again, you can find me on Twitter, and you can see uh, what I'm thinking. Sometimes I post some ideas here that I do not make videos on, and sometimes I post news articles that I think are significant. So there you go, friends. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you're having a good week, and be safe in the markets. We do have a lot of volatility going on here, especially around this meeting here and around these critical levels, which we're at a critical level now with that death cross pending. So, like I said, still possible to try to make a breakout here, but the the market will have to tell us where it wants to go. Predicting the market is tough, and I do give my opinion from time to time, but I'm not always going to be right. So we'll just have to wait and see what the market says. Now we are in this nice impulse, but we'll have to see if this impulse gets preserved. We'll have to see if we have some sideways action that preserves it and then higher, or if it just deteriorates. Now, my opinion is I think we're going to roll over here and test the golden pocket down here. Okay? That's my opinion. I think we're going to pull back, test the golden pocket, and then try to go higher. Uh, and I've already, shared those prices with you, and which would be down here in this area. Okay, between the 26,217 and the 25,894. So anyway, thanks, friends. I don't want to make this video too long. Please share your comments or questions in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please click like. It helps the YouTube algorithm pick up this channel and grow it. I'm trying to grow the channel, and your like is free, and it's really, really appreciated. So, and if you want more information like this, please subscribe. Take care, friends. See you next time.